Listen, you see this stupid shit? Yo, I don't care about certain empresses that I let loose. You wanna know what happened? Through a paradigm of time, they went and hollered at individuals that wasn't that they weren't supposed to come see me before they went to go see other individuals. I was the one that revived them to even have consciousness, and then they went to other people that almost took away my consciousness that has a mentality of fucking up other individuals that wanted to fuck up an individual that even made them in life, and then they went to go to people to go be with people of the ignorance that caused the type of situation, and them they couldn't even give those type of chicks consciousness from the beginning of time, and I'm the one that gave them consciousness. But let me show you. I'm being real right now because you have chicks that's around right now from back in the days that's literally, I'm the one that gave them back consciousness after they tried to take away my consciousness because I provided a situation just in case to even save my life. And then I already saved my life, and I had consciousness before these bitches even came out in the physical. And these stupid, look, stupid bitches. Yo, and listen, you know something? And on top of it is a fucking chick that's thrown on and looking like a fucking lizard bitch. That one I just showed you, looking like a lizard bitch that wanted to get rid of. I ain't gonna tell you which astrological tree I did, but let me show you. Then on top of it, look at this stupid show.
Since then, she has not seen her daughter Shannon. But today, Shannon is returning to her mother's home.
Then on top of it, then you have an individual, you have these people that's already mad at me being alive because they already got into people's finances, already spoiled and fucking doing little fucking things a certain type of way. They didn't even want to see the reason of their dignity and their empress because they just wanted magic and power to fuck up people in life. And then on top of it, this is low cellular activity, these chick fucking people. And then through time, the ignorance of them moving with people, uncontrollable, probably lazy people also. Because most likely what I'm watching in the system is most likely the vein of the situation a certain type of way that done went spoiled and corrupt. And then on top of it, leading to the ignorance of other people's mentality. Then I'm looking at an individual in life, and you know what this guy said when I turned into the channel? Oh, that shit, that's what smells like it's spoiled right there. I'm like, yo, listen, bro, let me tell you something. I'm the reason of immaculate conception. You would fuck up my anatomy, you would be the real spoiled one. You even speaking to me like that is already showing the individual's already spoiled because I'm the reason of consciousness to even have immaculate conception, even the perfection that would save the family's mythology, their magic, their metaphysics, and on top of it, their humane condition at the time. So a person that would want to spoil or try to talk about, I'm the one that spoiled, that made this in the physical reality. I made a earth, homeboy. I made the atmosphere. So a person that would say that I would be spoiled, you're the real spoiled one because my conscience is not gonna. My conscience is not gonna be on a type of mentality level to let your ignorance try to make me feel demoralized and down from what you tried to manipulate people already. And then on top of it, the fucking person probably genes is fucked up. And then look at this. Listen, you want to know something? Another person says, look at these people on this television show trying to say that they're a part of my life, right? You see how their house is looking? This is how my house was almost looking when Walter Paul was in my house. I just don't even give a fuck because Walter Paul caused that type of situation in my life. You see how that house was cluttered? My room was cluttered like that while I was living in Brooklyn because of Walter Paul and all the people in social economics that was causing the wrong pressure in my life. On top of it, I didn't want to throw out my garbage at a time because individuals going through my garbage and going through the recycling, trying to steal and trying to do magic in certain levels of physics. When I realized that was going on, I couldn't. I started getting rid of certain things, and then on top of it, when I'm putting it in recycling in this perfect bag, because I put the gold the box cartons, the fucking in clear bags, or I put them in white bags, and then I put the recycling tin in clear bags or the blue bags, and then I put the what you call it the plastic bottles in blue bags, and then on top of it, the white bags only put white containers of white papers or white clean boxes that was in there in the white bags. And then the black bags, I just threw all the dirt and debris in all the fucking black bags. And then a person was wondering. And then on top of it, when I pushed to put the bags of garbage outside, the black people used to come around to want to rebag my garbage like they knew that I was organizing the elements of the physical reality, and then people was doing higher science because remember they're doing time continuum came after me, and then individuals was rebagging it and mad because the way I was bagging the situation up. And ain't that funny? Because you know something? These are the ignorance of people, and this bitch is holding her head. You gotta see this show. This is called life. This bitch is holding her head that can't even fucking stand an individual speaking about something. This stupid bitch that I will never be with in the physical. Look. The biohazard condition, and then you got listen, you got people on a level doing magic. Let me show you. Let me give you another example. You got astrological empresses like Betty and them. That was like element empresses from back in the days that was of a certain type of crown. You know, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not even when Donto came through, there was a situation. Now, I'm gonna show you how real this is. Now, imagine if I wanted to let the Triple Crown Empress go. Now, imagine individuals that would already been mad, fucking up their life. Now, you have people, their anatomy of the magic, if they would be about to be let go, what would happen? Remember, these bitches are celestial. Well, you know, they're like bitches because, listen to what I'm about to explain. These bitches are like celestial beings. Now, if I let them go, what is happening to the anatomy ahead of time according to the astrological tree? So the ignorance of this deterioration that was already probably trying to kill them because they have to naturally feel the vibration of the natural current of the natural habitation of the human condition that will be trying to kill them, right? So now if I let these chicks go, these fucking chicks go, and then these bitches go, look at this. So if I let these stupid bitches go, what would already be happening ahead of time? And then on top of it, what's causing? It's just like defrosting me, or some type of funny situations, or calling, or how can I say this? Hanging an ornament for so long and then calling it out into the physical reality, and then the debris finally collides with the habitation. Now, these stupid bitches wouldn't even realize their physical size, but they're supposed to realize their physical size, and then on top of it, you have ignorance. So imagine through time if I let some celestial empresses out. You had other ignorant hormones that couldn't even mate a certain type of way. Didn't have a certain level of perfection that be wanting to attack them like fucking animals or dogs at the time because this would turn their anatomy to the person that would want to be murdering, killing them would be turning into animals or dogs because they'll be having so much wild emotions and wanting to get at the empresses that their presence would naturally cause wild emotions because the fact is they haven't even been in the physical reality for how long. So their wild emotions will turn individuals, according to the astrological tree, into animals ahead of time, and because the way they would be feeling. Because imagine a chick that hasn't had sex for 300 years, 500 years. How would her fucking emotion, and then she'd be a celestial empress. And remember, this Earth, the celestial, this is an Earth, the celestial. So how would the individuals be already feeling ahead of time? That means if they wasn't precise when it comes to their mentality or their magic, these individuals that you're seeing right here on television, these these people these people would already kill them. Their emotions would be so fucking crazy. It's just people already killed them. And then on top of it, my wives. Imagine my wives going to check if the family when they're supposed to make sure and come check on me. They were supposed to do everything in life to make sure first their consciousness was all right in the physical and come check me. Then on top of it, go back into the family. They're the head of the structure of the reason of their habitation of the astrological tree. So imagine if they went to go check the family that was already killing them. So that means they were leaning towards their wild emotions of their hormones. That means the infection would be easier to take them because I was already combating the infection. I'm the one trying to save the main astrological empress. So that means these bitches would have went and fucking put the infection and risked their own life for stupid people that would end up causing their death, or stupid star beings that was already horny, that was just looking for a moment of this fucking situation, just fucking up individuals' lives, or star beings that already sensed. Because imagine, if somebody did martial arts, when it's somebody already sensed in a light and anatomy, especially if they were high in physics, high in martial art forms, like you ever seen the Ming martial art movies or magical martial art movies, wouldn't they have already sensed that something was wrong, that they would have been, if they already putting hands on people or fucking up people's life a certain way, wouldn't certain star beings already sense that something was wrong in the high light and anatomy and matter, and even in their consciousness that something was wrong, and then they would have been looking to fuck up individuals even more? Because it's just like doing Reiki or a form of repellent. You ever had to repel something? It happens naturally in physics. It's like, yo, you smell a bad smell, you open the window. If it's too hot, you open the window. You turn on the air conditioner. It just shows you the natural thing. So wouldn't these star beings that cause these fucked up realities, wouldn't they look. Listen, and on top of it, I'm saying I have eczema at times, and what's because what causes eczema? The humidity of the atmosphere or somebody's added. Look at this guy right here. You better get rid of this shit. This shit and the cheese. That shit is a rape case, literally on television. That's a literal rape case. That's on television going around raping you. A person says what I'm speaking about. That's a person that's already showing you their consciousness. They don't even care. They wanted to rape an individual. Now, I'm showing you natural. These are other stupid. Yo, listen, man. So I'm just gonna be real, even with individuals. If you look at this, listen. If you had star beings that already fucked up people's lives when it came to physics, wouldn't they already sense something was wrong if they were in high levels of magic? Wouldn't they try to come to make sure the situations were fucked up with people's anatomy? Wouldn't they already been pressurizing the social economic system to already do wrong? Because what could change the reality of their situation is just like my real empress coming back, my majesty. Individuals already been hung up on the finances. Individuals already been making moves, been getting pussy, all type of things. Imagine people that did the wrong things and demoralized their physical habitation. That turns into some vampiristic situation, even to their mental, down to secretly at night, probably some more magical, physical, turn into some vampire because they didn't refine precisely. So their anatomy is calling for such a refinement. So when you look at their point of enlightenment, it's already fucked up. Imagine if they're the ones that already been influencing the individuals that cause them not to even be able to refine because they just want the moment's pussy because they're showing off just to be the high regard a certain way. And then they're thinking that I'm gonna come like Superman and they're just gonna be on some bad cop, good cop, like they're gonna be bad cop and I'm gonna be good cop and then everything is gonna be okay. Then I'm not doing that type of shit no more. It's either you straight up front and you be like, yo, listen, this is my real situation and you just have to you just gotta, this is the real majesty, Ralph Linja, or you just, and his, it would literally be your mother, my mom, and then, this is it. If they talk about, oh no, you gotta go do this, this is corrupt, though, you gotta, if you're talking about people risking their lives after I done got shot, coming back, conquered life, making immaculate conception, listen, I did everything so perfect, conquered life to gain my memory back on a level, just to even bring a stupid fucking bitch that was probably checking the family that wasn't supposed to go check the family. What did, listen, I conquered life so much that I'm even realizing why the lower level is even spoiling a certain type of way. I'm saving my wife's life without even doing certain things in the physical reality by my motherfucking self. Because a person said, no, they're not helping me. These are people that's around me, that's watching me, that's trying to make fucking strategic chess move steps of fucking up the family even more from what they were already doing and things that they were already doing, trying to recover from because of people's finances, because of their mentality, and because of them wanting to showboat for other social and economical people that deteriorated the physical reality. That's going to cause democracy, and then wanted to lower and demoralize the reality of the physical reality. No, those people are not helping you. You know, if I'm in the paradigm in physics, if I'm fighting the pressure of water pour, even in consciousness, that means whatever I was doing was on a high level. So if I'm in a high climate or a high altitude, longitude from where I was before, why do you think that's happening? And what am I doing in the paradigm if I was already combating nothing but dark anatomy and matter in New York, and then where I'm somewhere else and I'm different? So what would it cause that situation to the nervous system already, that the nervous system is already feeling so nervous that it wants to manipulate even on a higher level to what was going on to individuals in the physical reality? So obviously I must be repairing something, and then you have people that's already been ignorant that caused the ignorance. Because from when I got shot, the people that caused me to get shot have to be in some type of influence or power, right? So who would we want to kill, the real astrological empress, or deteriorate her life to cause the same thing? Because they want to follow a physics regimen of fucked up physical reality. So their manipulation to the mental and physical is gonna be fucked up. So the real empress is the celestial empress, or the inner point of the celestial empress manifest, or the celestial empress, or the inner point of the celestial empress manifest, the astrological empress, the inner point of astrological empress manifest, even down to the empresses of the natural elements of nourishment. If they manifest, their enlightenment is more than them. So it's like the literal Armageddon at the time. This is like, it would be like Revelation, because another person would be trying to manipulate the physical reality, trying to the first. Well, if a person did a physical trauma to somebody, what kind of physics are they following? That means they're gonna manipulate the physical reality. You can't. You listen. A person saying me because you have another person in the next room doing Reiki and other people. So that means they're following a physical regimen of trying to penetrate the physical reality of the real empress. So it's gonna lead up to the spoiling of the physical of the empress, because a person is so strategic. There is the minute of, oh, it's like having money, having my money, which would be the real empress, our money, but really my money also because I made it. So a person would be trying to use my finances against them, because what would a person go to war for? Wouldn't it be war and nourishment? So a person says, oh, this one could survive, but the whole rest of the body could be spoiled because he has to spoil the rest of the body because he wants to do some old zombified magic. Now, so what would it cause it? And then on top of it, these type of documentaries, I don't even want to speak about these things. These are people trying to force certain things being said because they probably already seen something. There's somebody watching what I'm saying and already going back in time. They're already in a time sequence going back in time and telling people. So there was somebody that got to the future already, a certain type of way that I already said, then I came back in time. That was a There was a person that came back to the future when I got back in time that was already watching me step by step, word for word, fucking up people. And then on top of it, I don't want to be with certain empresses because once they do something stupid, that's your fuck up. Now, you're going to end up a stupid bitch. And it's going to be worse on a feminine being, because if you have powers in martial arts, it's going to be going, because you know I'm not going to allow you being on a certain level, having certain magical powers and then going against me and letting other niggas penetrate you because your wild emotions, because it's like coming out with heavier emotions than everybody else. It's like hitting harder than everybody else or moving faster than everybody else, and then you want to get horny and then you run around the wrong niggas. And then on top of it, I'm the fucking soulmate of the perfect anatomy, and then you went and you hung out with the wrong niggas, and then you went, that's like killing yourself, like being a stupid bitch. It's like being an element empress and then going to buy a dildo for, you didn't even make the dildo. The dildo's an element. It shows you the high intensity of your light, and you're gonna offend yourself already. Your deterioration started. You didn't even repair your fucking privacy. You went and put a fucking utensil of a fucking traumatic. I got shot, bitch. You went and put a fucking. You went and got your nails done, and you were touching things, and then you went and put it inside of you. Yo, the natural atmosphere of the light is going to want to catch up to you and cause a traumatic experience. You got to be one stupid bitch. You know, why? Because the influences of finances. Look, your fucking gardener. This is a stupid bitch. And yo, listen, yo, these stupid bitches, some of them just look perfect according because a lot of people viewing things on their planet. So these ain't the real empresses. The real empresses would let their fucking doom box. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I don't got time for individuals trying to figure out their education for if they should go out and creep with other niggas. You feeling horny? I'm the one that intensify those feelings because I be jerking off. And if you went to other niggas, you go ahead. You go buy a dildo, bitch. You go kill yourself. Go buy your own bullet gunshot. And then why don't you look at Transformer, bitch? The nigga put the fucking dildo in it. The other nigga already, you put the dildo, he put the fucking bullet and spit it at the other nigga. You go buy your fucking gunshot and you go penetrate the reason why you're gonna die in your fucking weakness at your weak spot, you dumb bitch. You didn't realize I was Abbott White, you stupid hooker. My fucking ear, you couldn't hear me, you stupid bitch. From even back then, I was already nice showing you, you stupid bitch. You should have fucking listened. Yo, listen, man. Shut the fuck up, but yo, listen, man. Yo, this is stupid. Yo, I'm telling you, my nigga. Yo, you know something? She's over here with a wild hormone emotion, right? Keeping close to her. The doctors are throwing back. He don't even want to be there no more. Yeah, of course, of course. You know, other people that may cause traumatic experiences can't have the perfection walking around because they fucked it up, they messed it up. So their anatomy got to walk around going to mess up everybody else's anatomy. That's perfect at the time because the fact is that with the trauma they want to continue when it comes to the perfect empress. And then on top of it, you have another individual that wants to be a bad guy that just wants to get into pussy, that just wants to get next to the pussy to fuck it up. So your hormones are twisted because your emotions it's like fighting in your it's like fighting in your brain neural activity saying, should I be with my husband, a man that made perfection, or should I be with an individual that just want to ravish my pussy because I haven't had dick in such a long time? And then a man says, yo, listen, either way, you're already off. Because now you're considering and endangering the perfection I already have. What you think you're gonna recondition it with your wild emotion and shit, and then make it worse on yourself and start a deterioration? I hope the main astrological empress is hearing you. And on top of it, she would really just want to kill you in the physical reality. So if you're going to lean towards her for magic and power or acknowledgement and what's going on, I would, listen, I, I hope the Empress's army at the time would be hearing. And on top of it, if you try to go lean for power or magic at the time, I hope she fucking misguides you and then causes your murder if you even considered of getting your pussy wet or letting the next nigga see your pussy. And that's how real I'm being. And the person says, what caused that check? Because this is the same type of situations that I'm speaking about that caused me to get shot in the first place. In the movie Boogie, a live civil war on a live television that caused the endangerment of even the consciousness of international security. So me being shot and recovering, and if you had that type of mentality because some other nigga sitting somewhere doing some secret voodoo on some element because another empress is feeling depressed because she's not able to manifest in a physical reality and she know what was really going on, and a stupid bitch that just wants to know that might jeopardize her even realizing to what's going on might make the wrong thing because of things that she probably already viewed in the physical reality. So she, on a level of physics, my empress gets to see the reason what led up to me being shot in a paradigm of time, in the year of the reflection, the year you should know, and see how I was feeling emotionally, and then seeing the literal physical danger that I might be in, and then on top of it, she's just like, yo, either way, like, you got, my lord, she's thinking, my other empress is thinking on a spiritual realm. Damn, I done gave this nigga pussy here. I gave this other nigga pussy here. I made him wear my energy. You ain't got pussy here. These bitches don't even know the regimen to what happened a certain type of way because they were locked up secure to save her life and save my life. And then on top of it, they come out and then next, they're trusting individuals. You should have never trusted individuals. That's why I got shot. So individuals that's already seen the perfection come out on a higher level, then on top of it, they've been demoralizing these individuals for such a long time that some of these people have been becoming vampiristic. And then a man says, a people that was becoming vampiristic. And then I'm supposed to repair their anatomy for them to be okay. They already have the bad mentality, like if I don't repair their situation first, nobody else can get repaired. That already shows you the spoiledness of their consciousness because their mentality and their attitude. And then you thinking, I'm going to repair that shit? I don't give a fuck about this shit. That means whatever they conditioned in the physical reality is already spoiled. And I don't need to fuck up my life to get a fucking gunshot because of children or people that already just wants my finances and didn't care about life because of what they already came through and what they're already being pressurized because I already got shot. There's nothing new under the sun. So, what they're already being pressurized from emotions from other individuals, and then on top of it, an individual that probably knows martial arts more precisely than other individuals, even when it comes to mythology, magic, and life. So I'm not stupid, and homeboy, you ain't using this to, you ain't using that to gunshot me neither. So don't think I'm stupid, homeboy. And I'm just being real with you. And then look at that, your stupid, ugly lizard shit that already been, imagine chicks that they've been using that had other astrological empresses' emotions on them. So then they're confused in the physical reality, here in the reality. Then on top of it, I'm still alive because the perfection that would have caused them to be in order would have been okay. But then they find out I'm still alive. It's like a mental punishment, so they've been being tortured. So it's like the first time they want help and then they're mad at the situation because the individuals around them might be so demented. Then another person probably practicing his martial arts. Yo, listen, you know something? I'm not helping y'all no more, If I had empresses that didn't even realize what was going on in their physical, what the fuck do I gotta help them for? They went to other niggas already. They're concerned about going to other. If they want to go collect money and all type of things, did you hear my documentaries? Yo, listen, you pay me homage, you pay me tribute, the natural physics of the anatomy and life falls right back in order. You went to other niggas and started it's like demoralizing yourself. It's like it's like what Julia Roberts did in Casino. I got shot. Oh, make me feel good. Sid, my husband's gone. Make me feel good. She's over here on the television, some weirdo ass nigga just wanted money with so. These niggas was calculating. The nigga shows you he was calculating the books. And then he's like, yo, listen. She's like, make me feel good. And then the niggas is like, oh my God, we got high pussy. We got high perfection pussy. Wow, Look at that. She was like, this make me feel good. Just go around, make me feel good. Another nigga calculating like, yo, I just devastated her. The reason of her order is already gone and the strength of her consciousness is already put out at this point in time. It was like, these niggas was like physical kryptonite to the people. A person said, what the fuck happened? Well, the empress came around, the child was doing a little chemistry, gave him some next crazy shit. Other people eating donuts, they're already wearing the empress energy like a fucking dress, trying to fuck over the empress. The main astrological empress wants to be fixed. The individual that's doing martial arts, nervous system is so fucked up that they're already continuing to still do martial arts defending individuals. The empress wants it to be repaired. The individual's choosing my wife to repair it because he's like, you're my mom, so you gotta give me love. And then on top of it, she has to me, do I give away, oh, this is what nice gave me, this is love, I gotta repair. I'm repairing my consciousness, and she's thinking about giving something that caused me to get shot in the paradigm of time, love, and then on top of it, the love of her life. She's supposed to be giving love to, she couldn't give love to because the other individual is seeing that he doesn't have control of the order. So he's making it seem like he's losing control of her physical body. When I'm the one that made her ahead of time, she don't even know the time, a certain type of way that I made her, and I'm the one that naturally, the individual tried to, it must have been the drugs that was confusing her reality or causing illusion because he probably did martial arts and had to be medicated just to numb his emotions from the trauma that he was already feeling. Or on top of it, it might have been an injection that the Coney Island Hospital and Kings County Hospital injected me with in a psychiatric building trying to cause my depression to my mentality because they just probably wanted social economic pussy because they're a democracy and individuals just wanted finance and money after they cut their finances. Wouldn't I cut your finances naturally? You shot me, motherfucker. What you think is going to lead to in physics? But I have precise situations going on to even show my empress the reality of the enlightenment of honesty, and then you shot me, and on top of it, you're injecting me. You think I'm not gonna cut your finances? You gotta be fucking stupid. Then on top of it, they're so mad that it shows you even in the digital system. These people are people that will go buy cell phones just to have Syria as a hostage. And on top of it, they'll probably already be sabotaging the economic system, causing the Transformers to come alive after they done tried to kill the Transformers, even from the times of Egypt, and people still trying to excavate in the fucking pyramids that's trying to kill. Listen, these are people that murdered their own magic and went back and tampered something with hiding them that they were never supposed to touch. This is stupid. And then look at all this stupid shit is considered about money and pussy. That shit just looks like money and pussy. It just, listen, a Ming or Inca fart. That's all this nigga look like. He's thinking about money and pussy. I don't give a fuck about this stupid bitch. That bitch never comes around me. Listen, my nigga. You see that shit that was on television just now I'm showing you? Make sure that shit never comes around me. If you're a smart star being out there that never got caught up, I feel something my bad, my nigga. I'm not trying to get you because obviously I seen them niggas trying to lock up individuals that was already perfect. That means you gotta even move even more serious. Listen, your steps, listen, you gotta breathe by yourself when you go to certain places. You can't even breathe around people. That's how real you gotta be moving right now. That shit is like real survival. I mean, your life really depends on it also. That's how real it is. And this stink pussy bitch, a stupid intake that wanna go buy panties. Some stupid shit that wasn't even the real empress. On top of it, probably helped me getting shot. They fucked up the empress life for finances at the time.
Today, all of Terry's symptoms have disappeared.
People that's mad that are smarter than listen, let me tell you something. You see my sonar scent? The situation they're speaking about because other people want me to speak about how to manage the situation. I'm not gonna tell you how to tactically move to protect the structure of economic equality business of my business ideas. Fuck you, bitch, and die. I'm not stupid, bitch. And yes, if you wanted to know, I did use this as a gunshot to shoot that bitch because I was already feeling traumatic experience, and I was defending my reality because the way the atmosphere neuro reality of the light is telling me this bitch is sensing something else. I didn't want to hear that bitch. Look. Yes, man. Yo, how the fuck did you get that car, nigga? Am I driving it? Let me see, here we go. Oh shit! Oh man. This nigga's still over there confused about what just happened and shit. The nigga said, how you gonna do that to me, my nigga? I got situations going on already. He said, how you gonna do that to me? He got situations going on. for yo man, you know something? This guy used to be in love with my wife, Julia Roberts, also back in the day. Yo, listen, I don't care about this stink lizard cocaine pussy bitch that wanted to kill Betty. They just want to be a part of Betty's family just to make her have wild emotions for a cocaine habit. Why don't you get the fuck out of here with your stupid fucking crackheads, man? Yeah, he just don't give a fuck. He just whatever, just call him whatever if it can add up. The reason of the phone call. Yo, listen, my nigga, you know something? You were better off just going to get. You should have went and chilled with my other wife a certain type of way. That nigga looked like he was swung at my son Fetty or something at a time. At another time in the reality. That nigga, I'm speaking about this nigga right here. Yo, my nigga. This nigga just wants, this nigga is gonna fuck up another person's life for, for, for money and probably a vehicle. These niggas were they car hustlers or renters or something. Come on, nigga. You know something? Go chill. Why don't you go chill with the girl that you admire and stuff? You know, but it better be the one of your height. It better not even be a yo, my nigga. If it's anything of my height requirement, and I feel that's my wife, or I even sense it, if she even does magic to making me feel like she wanna manipulate me, my nigga, you're like probably the one of the reasons why I'm gonna do such a martial arts. I'm gonna make sure that you're fucked up if that's the case, my nigga. Look at my wife. I can't even touch my wife. Look. This is the other one. This is the other one. This might not be my situation. Wait a minute. I'm looking at this. The Barry Artist House of Spartacus, right? And then they had the television show playing. Another person strategically trying to train them to be controlled, like there's some animals. Yo, listen, my, if Betty fucked up and let that dinosaur, you remember I used to put that dinosaur next to Betty because the fact is I was gonna be like, don't let that shit become a part of your anatomy. Don't let anybody ever find out the reason of your vitalness of your anatomy. And it had nothing to do with them dinosaurs or them fucking serpents or snakes. I'm a man. You listen. Let me tell you something. You see, I'm trying to show you. I tried to show my wife how to be cool and smart without even having to be deteriorated, and then when they would end up fucked up like these other people, that causes their dryness of their nervous system, that causes the dry pussy, and then there's the distinction of their physical reality. Listen, you better listen to what I'm telling you, and then look at this. Listen. Yeah, I'm not fucking with Hillary Clinton. The person says, what are you speaking about? There's somebody running around with certain individuals in physics that want me and Hillary Clinton not to be together. Another person says, why is this? Because she would be too powerful being with me, so she couldn't be with me. And I'm not gonna be with her anyway because she she already has certain things going on according to that astrological tree, and I'm already around individuals trying to make sure that their happiness is a certain type of way and okay. If she goes and fucks that up a certain type of way, it would be the rap at the end of the situation. And on top of it, the other nigga in the next room, you listen, man. The things I already been hearing from people, I don't want to hear nothing a certain type of way. I'm not mad in this situation. I love you. I love my wife. I love my wife. Hillary Clinton is my real wife. I do love her, but I'm not gonna deal with her because she got with a person that was only able to handle the situation that would have only genuinely loved her. and I'm being real about the situation. But an individual, if I made something such immaculate when it came to the visual alluring reality, what do you think? Obviously, it's just like leaving a nigga fucking a little money for himself. Like, yo, probably that was so fucked him up in physics. My wow, yo, the physics of the light should already knew. It should have made sure to anything to counteract that situation from them ever being physically or emotionally attached to each other. But obviously, it was his fucking family. So I was like, it's like, here's a little money for yourself, just in case a certain situation. This is what happened because when I'm recovering, I'm gonna need some pussy and love in my life. If I'm not gonna be making certain things myself because other people didn't want me to remember what they had and what was their perfection because they were trying to kill the astrological tree because it was so pretty and sexy or handsome. What the fuck you think? You gotta be able to survive to give me a little pussy or send me a little. Not the people that just wanted your book. Look, she's like, yeah, look at this. She says, what are you speaking about? What caused her to even be in a physical reality looking like that already? She did something in the paradigm that caused her habitation of her matter to even be that color. So I don't want to hear nothing. She knew something she was. No, listen, man, I don't want to hear about it, man. Good for you, man. Yeah, a person just listening to my verbal expression and pattern because what he wants to hear, his mother is like the mother's a walking hostage holder. Every day is a booth. The empress every day is an astrological empress booth. It's like walking step by step hostage holding. Who wouldn't love a bigger bed for less? That's why some people's not even gonna have a bed, and then they're probably gonna lean on their neighbors to get their bed, and then that's when you know you got a virus or a disease you gotta deal with it for sure after that. Blended and fucked up reality because now you have a literal diseased organism on a high anatomy and light that doesn't go together, and then I didn't make a certain type of way and it was another person that made it, then that means your privacy is about to go super sour. And then on top of it, the Empress wouldn't even care because she's looking at a survival. I don't give a fuck as long as I'm conscious to see my husband to hear the reality. So your mentality of blended is already showing in the high anatomy and alchemy and light and the spiritual reality of what you cause. So physics for another person, it'd be even more real. And then on top of it, I don't deal with hostages on a fucked up situation because you ain't fucking on my privacy, bitch. A person said, you can fix it, you can be... I'm not doing certain things. I'm not confusing the natural order of anatomy and light for your stupid ass that went and fucked up with other stupid kids that was made sure that they weren't supposed to do the certain things that caused the situation in the first place, that caused the situation. So, for them wanting to complain in their bar scene, they just wanted to look fancy for some stink pussy that was gonna go sour because it wasn't you in the first place, then too bad for you. You should have realized what the fuck was going on. You can't blame her. The fuck, she just no magic to probably fix herself, or just she just be in charge of her family. They just wants to be demonic and demented, and then it be the end of her life. People that want to live for the desperados, that want to live for the last hurrah and the last moment. That'd be fucked up if you end up with a person that made a certain oath that was black, that was just living for the moment and the end of the world. What am I doing? You don't gotta ding dong my consciousness to try to get the wrong thought out of me. I already neuralize what you're trying to do, okay? I'm the real value, and you thought you were gonna spend me, my nigga? You thought I was gonna be some stupid people that wanted to do some old underground druid type cannibalistic cave method to me. You thought you were gonna recondition the Most High. Yo, listen, if you thought you were embodying me to fix your thought and your anatomy, Yo, my nigga, I'll kill you myself, my nigga. I'll murder you. I'll make sure you die. Yo, I will make sure Value murders you. You would learn the yo, my nigga. It wouldn't yo. It would show up in your DNA. It was already too much of the. It wasn't even toxic. You just wasn't supposed to have it because you're already fucked up and spoiled. That's how much I would murder you, my nigga. Matter of fact, I'm probably already doing it naturally right now, nigga. Because you're already probably spoiled. The Empress wouldn't realize that shit, I'm a fucking hostage. The nigga probably mentality spoiled. Or he's trying to embody the Empress at the same time and shit. So he wants to wear the Empress to embody her. Just in case she manifests, he can't walk in hand in hostage with her. He's gonna try to embody her. Stupid nigga. People that just want to open doors in numerous sequences, fucking up people's life, partying, having people that never been inside certain places before. That's even a more smack in the face when you realize the shit that wants to be comfortable at the wrong place. And you be like, oh my god, that shit never experienced a certain form of comfortability, and then this shit looking at you with an attitude, with a Swiss washing, fucking chocolate pudding pussy jaws. Oh my god. They go your cocaine, they go your American gangster. They go your American gangster. That nigga he don't know if he should go outside or he should just go to his house and just go to his own garage cabinet for a second and just fuck up everybody's life. Yeah, his homeboys that wouldn't help him just looking for police pension at the time, right? Word, right? He said, oh, all they would want to do, listen, you know the head start being at the time, because I'm the real head, but the one that's his eyes about to close because sooner, you ever seen the act when a person dies and just close their eyes? Just, ooh, put change on it. Go keep your mouth wet, bro. Keep your mouth wet, bro. Listen. The, all they would be want to do is look for that Cupid vein if you had one, and then you be fucked up forever. Don't worry, my wife wouldn't even consider you in a physical reality after that. There goes the social economic pressure. The nigga went to go have a good time, and they said kill him. They said yo, a nigga shouldn't have. He wasn't feeling regard a certain type of way. No, is it a cocaine party you at? What's gonna try to murder you and kill you? It's just like when they try to chase banks. It's like when the people went after the World Bank and they didn't have money. These are not the people that's just trying to kill in the Barry Artist party. Here we go. And then don't let it be the dino. Yo, listen. Don't let it be. Yo, listen. Don't let it have anything to do with Hillary Clinton. That's already a bad situation. Then don't let it be the dino version of it. The fucking lizard version of the situation that is a wild emotion that's trying to control Hillary Clinton. So somebody has a certain type of marriage he's married to. He might be the different reality that's secretly climbing in people's basements just to fuck the chicks a certain type of way and financing some people's their lifestyle for you can fuck over the Empress's emotions. And on top of it, have another nigga in the crib like you some fucking security guard or babysitter. And a person says, what's happened? Why would I have... Yo, I remember, I'm the astrological empress, so I would know the format of individuals being scumbags and trying to prevent it, right? So obviously, so you probably have somebody like a dino finances. Yeah, I just farted also, just now, because the foul emotions that I'm speaking about, and I just farted. So now, on top of it, I had the one thing that I had... Then on top of it, and it's snowing outside. The nigga scared of what might be. You, you know why I broke up with Justine Sealy? She had a cocaine habit too, and she was a black girl. That's how I wasn't with her after a while. Look, I was with a chick that almost did that. My dick just couldn't penetrate it no more. I was like, yo, listen, she had real confused emotions, more than what you think. She thought she should quit drugs, and I found out she was on drugs, and I just quit her after that. I was like, yo, damn, I'm sorry, I didn't know that you and the doctor was best friends and shit. I told her, so I had to leave. I just left. Her brother said, why would I do? Nah. I didn't educate America, and I own Cuba, but I'm the one that educated America. I'm not the children. I'm the real dad, nigga. The second time I'm telling you, third time I'm telling you this. And it's snowing outside. Oh, my bad. You want to see the snow for yourself? Oh, let me brighten up your day. Oh, I'm looking black? Oh, excuse me. Let me brighten up your day. Oh, my bad, because the earth is calling for my dick and these stupid bitches are going other places. Well, they could die because, I'm sorry, babe. You know, it, it, I'm sorry, babe. I can't do too much. Your boyfriend and me don't get along. Those are the wrong type of cancer parties. I don't get down with outside kids. You know something, man? Yo, like I was saying, man, just be careful that they don't go. You're looking for an individual, the other star beings that haven't spoiled yet. The reason that be careful of what goes on and where you congregate at the time. You gotta ask questions before you go hang out with people. Is somebody trying to kill me? Is somebody so and so? Is this person just wants to know this? You gotta ask those type of questions before you end up in certain places to avoid and parallel reality the situation if you want to really repair the real reality. But I'm just gonna say something like this, right? If you have an individual in life at a time, watch him financing individuals' finances because he just wants to poke or his lonely times or him living like a moment of desperado of just literally trying to keep things together on a level or unless the star beings of the anatomy, if they didn't go into wild emotions to get into the zodiac and cause the falling of the zodiac, of the original zodiac. So be very careful of certain type of way with certain individuals in the physical reality. The scorpions would already be out. They wouldn't have to worry because if the zodiac was falling, it was the animal calendar. The zodiac. It wasn't. It wasn't. Those are the real wild emotions and stuff. Another person says, "What are you speaking about? The intensity." Yo, listen. In the paradigm, I already took away the emotions of the Black Scorpion Empress. if the zodiac fell, don't worry. If the zodiac fell, it doesn't even matter because my wife needs the okay for me for her to put the energy up. Because how do I want to feel and think about the situation even at the time? Let me tell you something. If you're looking for individual, I seen this movie also. I'm letting you know it's not that you're going crazy. I was in the same place watching this movie, and it was yeah, I seen this movie already, and I was watching. So don't feel like you're going crazy. It's the first time I was watching. I didn't say this. The second time, now this is the second time I'm viewing this movie, and then on top of it, the other day I brought this movie back up because I was speaking about it. I'm a man of honor, so I'm just gonna be real with you. So I'm the reason of Aaron Knight, my nigga. So think about it. This is why I'm supposed to be in the music industry, but I'm not going in the music industry because that's how I saved people's lives before. Well, I was supposed to save their life a certain type of way this time, but too many stalkers, and I don't feel like getting into it with individuals that just wants to fuck up a person's sanctuary. So I don't give a fuck about individuals certain type of way. Once you would violate a point of reality of an individual, I don't need to see nothing further. Just bye bye to everybody. I don't give a fuck about you after that. Because a person says, well, what causes certain type of things? Yo, the Middle East was already gone because of what happened to me. So I'm not even gonna think about what another person tried to do to my situations that was holding their life together and they didn't realize because of the drug epidemic in their consciousness, and on top of it trying to make a person demoralize himself into drugs, and another person just being on a level that was just trying to hold it together. So shame on everybody else that was around because I would shoot everybody else instead of that one person at the paradigm of time. And on top of it, if he stuck his dick in my privacy, he wouldn't have to worry about me shooting him. It would be somebody else. Because as soon as that first argument, you'll see about how real of a man I was on another level. Yeah, he wants to continue. You ever had people that have been trying to be part of people's magic to try to absorb people's magic? It's just like I used to tell my wife. I said, yo, there's already a clause. I don't get into dark consciousness, but there was already a clause. Don't end up people wanting to do you the black Buddha palm and just leading you to the position in the hood and ghetto for individuals to start putting hands on you. It's just like being in the hood and ghetto and then wondering what happened with the star being that was fighting against the black Buddha palm, and then you end up in the hood and ghetto niggas is touching on your shoulder. How you doing? Hugging you. Oh, come here, give me a hug. And then niggas individuals just trying to. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, listen. How would I? Oh man, yo man, I'm out of here, man. Good for you. Wow. Bye bye. And I don't teach nobody that. And my wife that knows it won't teach nobody that neither. The main crown empress is what I'm speaking about. And another person going to try to learn it somewhere else. I don't know how you lost your secrecy to your privacy and they fucked up your astrological tree and your magic. Or did you tell somebody else something that they couldn't learn from their own situation? Bye bye, good for you. Peace. I will stick my middle finger up to you, but you ain't a real boss. I am.